Hey guys, while the battery's still going, because I need to do a vent here. Boy, do I need to do a vent here. But anyway, let's do it quick. The vent is when people assume, or when people have the notion that only what they feel to believe is true is the fact of being. We're all here in the same boat. And when one consciousness overrides this full consciousness, then that means that they're separated, okay? We're not all part of the same, okay, we're going to share and get through this together. No, I'm going to have it my way, and it doesn't matter whatever else is going on, because I'm going to have and want it my way. Well, boy, wouldn't that be a gesture of reality in a flippin' place called life, this life. But the whole situation is, we are not here by our will to the idea that our consciousness is set in a way that we can just try to help things along and make them even better to happen. Instead of just being in there now. I guess we all have our own there nows, but when there's stipulations and occurrences against a flow of harmony, then what do? You just keep playing your end of the bargain for the all, and don't give in to the individual part of the selfish ego. No matter how good the flippin' occurrences are, it's never a good thing to take and not give in return. It kind of unbalances the whatevers. No matter what, there are universal laws and harmonic views and variances of all kinds to make things happen, to make life become an adjustment, an ascension, an up for everybody. An up for everybody, which means if there's a helping hand available, you give a helping hand. Don't be afraid to ask for a helping hand if you need a helping hand. We're all in this together. This spaceship called Mother Earth. And until we can correlate, respect, and rejuvenate ourselves to be in harmony with others instead of aggression, aggravation, or ideologies of me, mine first, me, what can I get out of this? Yeah, what can I get out of this? Sometimes the seeds sown are a lot bigger than what anybody thought that product was going to come out to be. Ever, in, or above. So, we're having remnants of rain from the hurricane. Things have been very, very light around here right now. It's very nice. No sun, so it's not heat, but it's kind of still wet. But I give thanks for the water because of the will of peace and harmony around here, really. I mean, at least with nature it is. Mother keeps speaking and communicating firmly, wisely, and with love. Other things out there are not. But what can we call to ourselves? What can we bring to ourselves to share without our beings? Is the unconditional love of equality. Equal. No levels, no putting one thing on a shelf and then getting it down when you want it or anything else like that. It all has to be created equal. And when something turns different than what you've expected or thought the goal was, try to keep the inner harmony and hum and the to know that there's a bigger cause out there of why we are here. Not what we have pretended to believe to know that we are here for. And that's kind of like the funny part. You know, when it seems to be its worst, it could be actually creating something that will be its best. it's amazing the duality of the things that are going on in this third dimension. Now, the fifth dimension will be a whole different story. But we are getting part of that here and now, too. So everybody be aware of what you're thinking, saying, doing, and creating. What seeds are being planted? Is the soil correct? La 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 la. Don't jump off into a thing just to think that it can be done, because there's processes and ways of having anything to be accomplished. If everything was instant, we'd be in a different hologram. A quite different hologram. But since it was Labor Day yesterday, that means Monday, September 3rd, I think. Today's the 4th. Time is compressing and getting tighter. And so are the other things of occurrences going on, even though there's a whole bunch of people out there who are still asleep, who don't see but all the politics, oh, the religion, oh, the because it's all equal to be the same. I wonder if I can get that. Oh, I wonder. Can I? Is it gonna show it? I mean, I'm constantly getting all these little joys. The hummingbird keeps coming by, and you heard the other birds calling. I don't think it'll get any closer. Not on this. But aw, it's a precious hummingbird. It's so hard to see. It's a shame too, because that's one. Oh, there it went. That's one of my joys of the day, is flipping the hummingbirds. So get with Mother. If anything, first and foremost, get right with Mother, because she is right now going through such major changes. I mean, it's stupid to be meek enough, okay, to not know what things are going on, because you're not listening. You're more out there putting out there instead of listening. It's time to start really listening. Listening to Mother Earth, like the bird over here. I wonder what the heck his problem is, but I'm a little busy right now. But it could be anything, because even the dog's acting more different. And humans are being more confused than ever about what is now. What is life? Of the sharing, the unconditional love of being with all of each other in equality, no matter where they're from, what they're doing, or how they're doing it. So, it actually sounds like a bunch of babies, but I don't know. I can't see it, or I'm not able to see the communications. Every word will create something, and I'm tired of denying myself the paradise and the love of the life of what we're here for and to do. The will has other plans for what is in my heart to accomplish. But I'm gonna keep rolling with the punches. Enjoy, common sense, respect. I'm being aware, I'm becoming more aware. And hopefully that everybody's light's gonna shine brighter, because we really all need a pick-me-up here going on. May all our love save the planet and ourselves for the next ride. Who knows what, but in your heart will be the level of communications to provide you with what you'll need to go on. If you just get off and let it happen. Trust your inner self more than ever, your intuition. Start seeing more in different lights. Other people's lights too, and animals' lights, and belongings' lights. Everything should have a respective continuum to it, no matter what it is. Even those bugs that land on you or whichever. It's time to know that you're part of that. So what you put out there, you're going to receive one way or another. Be yourselves. I'm not saying don't be yourself, because the Christ consciousness, once you're in there, you will be yourself to the best of your ability that you can. And that's, of course, one of many other levels. But it's the miracle of what we're here for, is to get the consciousness, because everything is a vibration of consciousness, of thought. We are here because of the sound and the word of thought. What is the intent? What is your true reason of why you feel you're here or to be here? Not what's been taught, not what's been expected, not what's been promised. Because all man's illusions is just that, the reality of a big, bad illusion. If you're under somebody else's power, control, and essence of being, then you're not in the universal law. And the divine right order is going to do each side whatever it asks for. So you can either be on the creative, productive side, or you could be on the destructive, denying side. The side of fear, the side of war, the side of ugly, in my book, in my idea anyway. Oh, I guess my battery's lasting longer than I thought. So what to vent, huh? Just have considerations of other people's feelings and how they might have emotions, because we're all here equally as human beings, clothing, spirit. We still have all our senses. I mean, ascension and being enlightened doesn't mean we don't have the same qualities that we had before. It doesn't shut stuff off. It makes them more intense, because you have the vibration of understanding the difference. It's just been a big question around everywhere, and I'm not always right there to be able to answer it. But what is ascension? What is enlightenment? What is? What is? It's like a common sense courtesy of divine right order as you ask for it from the will of the universe, universal law. So there are things that can be done in the righteous way and things that can be done in a non-righteous way. But you know what? We each get the payment for what we stick into it from the intent of what it is that the situations were to occur. Tough lessons, but we do have the free will to choose, and the time is now to make the bigger choice. Is it for the all, or is it for the self? Because the self is going to lose. We need to think more better for the all. No matter how the time is spent to do it, no matter why the time is spent to do it, or when the time is spent to do it. Put it out there for the all, because it is now. There's only 1 hour, one real hour, and it's up to us to make them a good hour, or a right hour, or a productive, creative hour. Every lifetime would be an hour, actually, if you want to look at it in the bigger scheme of things, because it's a split. It's a split. Time is moving so fast, material things are breaking down faster. Being influenced by a lot of solar activity, which is actually creating activity on the planet Earth and probably other planets out there. Mother's got a belly at her equator. The poles have been rocking and a-rolling and melting, so that's adding more water to her middle. And who knows what the next axis shift is going to be, because the magnetic poles are even changed. But people don't realize that there's 3 different kinds of magnets. And one of these days I'll get my papers out and we'll investigate that. But the whole situation is trying to be in earth, not on earth as in heaven, because this is heaven. We are in it. We are here creating it, manifesting it, and I can say utilizing it to the best of the ability. So hopefully it is for everybody. I'm really amazed this battery's staying on, but there's sometimes always a little miracle. Like when I'm sewing and I need the right length of material, it's right there. And this right amount of thread to get so far. I mean, those are the little miracles that you can have your joys to be happy about. That things go well. No matter what, they're going well. Maybe not always good. Maybe not always bad, but well. Because you're conscious of how it's going. Without making judgments, without having ideologies about it. And forgiving whatever it is that's going on. Because it's just, we're all here in lesson learning. Waking up, basically. I think that's what people are calling it now. Waking up. Trying to undo them.